So you know that Joe Biden is going to get the Democratic nomination. Barack Obama came out yesterday supporting him. I think the big thing is what is going to happen to Bernie Sanders supporters because they didn't come out in 2016, and it may be why Donald Trump is president today. So will they come out in 2020?
So if you're Bernie Sanders and you want to mobilize your troops, who do you go to? Cardi B, because nobody's gonna mobilize them better. Cardi B actually did another interview with Bernie Sanders, and this one was really all about. I mean, Cardi laid it out. It's like, why should young people get behind Joe Biden? Because that's who Bernie has, and we've been wondering, when was Bernie going to really say, hey, to his people, come on, let's get behind Biden.
Right.
He went to Cardi B to try and get that done. But before they got to politics, Cardi B had a very important question she had to put right to the senator.
Uncle Bernie, how you doing?
I'm good, Cardi. I want you to take a look at my nails. How they looking?
They're looking very quarantined. I could tell you've been on quarantine for a while now. You're endorsing Joe Biden, and I will want you to tell my platform, why are you endorsing him? Like, why should we vote for him?
Well,
and
couple
how
of
can
reasons,
we spread for us to vote for Joe Biden?
Okay. First point is that when I announced that I was running for president, and there were like 18 people running, what I said is, if I don't win, and I tried hard to win, I will endorse the Democrat who wins, because Donald Trump is, to my mind, the most dangerous president in the modern history of America.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it, Charles. I'm sorry. He didn't do it. It's not about, just hear me for 1 second. No, hold on. Let me just make my point. It is not about Bernie Sanders supporting Joe Biden. We know that he did. We knew he would, and he did. The issue is he's got to show emotion in mobilizing his people. And he made it clear. He made it clear in 2016 that his endorsement wasn't enough to mobilize his people. You need more. You need to inspire them to go out and do that. I don't know,
but Harvey, he said, what more? He said, we have to get behind Joe Biden because in his mind, Donald Trump is the most dangerous person in America, the most dangerous president. How does that not mobilize his people?
He said it in 2016 and it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't see that as a Biden endorsement. It's like, hey, he was the last man standing, so I don't like Trump. We know he doesn't like Trump, but I want to hear Joe Biden's a good guy. I believe in these policies. I think I can work with him and we can further our agenda as well. There's just so many routes he could have taken on this other than, he's the last man standing.
But Brad, he's never going to say that. We know that he doesn't agree with Biden's policies. We know that he doesn't agree with those policies, but he's saying, look, this is the all right. So I guess maybe what he's saying is,
Charles, that's wrong.
It's the lesser
he doesn't agree with Biden's policies, Charles. They have big fundamental disagreements. But he's endorsing him.
So Harvey, would you rather he lie and come out and say, I'm totally behind everything that Biden says? No. So support him.
I agree with Brad.
You can't say that.
I'm not saying he should lie. I'm saying he should tell the truth. But what he should do is inspire these young people who didn't come out in 2016 because they were disheartened, to explain that Joe Biden can benefit them, benefit us. It's not just voting against Trump. It's voting for Biden. You've got to mobilize people to do it. And I didn't hear it.
Well, Brad, didn't that, I mean, both Bernie and Cardi bashed Trump even more than that. I mean, it went on for a while.
I mean, they continue to go in on Trump, and we know Cardi has been very open. I think it almost seems like Bernie, now that he's not running, he is kind of just letting these shots fly.
Yeah,
but again, letting the shots fly.
He's not going to say, I agree with Biden's policies. But what he can say, and be honest, what he can say is, you guys, my troops, need to get out there and vote for Joe Biden because the other option is Donald Trump. And he's evil. And that's what Bernie is saying.
Charles, look, it's not about him saying Trump is evil. We know he says that, and that goes as far as it goes. But that has never been enough to get people who are disappointed, feeling disenfranchised, to actually go out and vote. And what I'm saying is that everybody seems to agree on one thing, that whatever you think of Joe Biden, he's a good man. And a lot of people say that he's a good, decent person. There are ways Bernie Sanders could inspire people to go out and vote, even if they're disheartened, not just to say Donald Trump is evil. And I just didn't hear it.
Well, I don't know what you're asking. Bernie Sanders is not, charisma is not his thing. And if that's what you were looking for, you're not going to get it.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, living in the DC area. I caught a lot of tweets and commentary about Cardi and Bernie's IG Live post, and I think people don't give Cardi enough credit. She's posted many rants on social media in the past discussing her political views, and she really is smart if you sit back and listen. She pays attention to what's going on, and just because she is who she is doesn't discredit her opinion.
Justin, I would argue exactly the opposite, that it's not even though Cardi B who is what she is, because of who she is what she is. Cardi B is so popular and connects with young people and is so smart. And, you know, remember the conversation she had with him about healthcare. She is exactly the person who Bernie Sanders should be going to.
Listen, she's the charismatic one. That's why he sat down with her. He's not the charismatic